All right, so you only had time for 3 hours today, right? You told me?
Yep, only
All
3
right.
hours.
So I don't think we have time to go through a paralog because of the chatting and the fighting and then the chatting again. So I think we're about to watch 20 minutes of supports.
Okay.
So that we can catch up on this because we have a lot. And we're just going to start off strong.
Yes!
Felix, my goodness, I swear you're always training. Such a hard worker. So strong. Hello? Felix?
What?
You can hear me. Oh, that's good. I was worried maybe your ears didn't work.
What do you want?
Oh, nothing. Nothing in particular, I mean. But now that I'm here, and now that you've asked, when you finished up, do you think you'd like to join me in the dining hall for something sweet?
I'll pass. I don't like sweets. Also, you're a nuisance. Stay away from me.
That's not a very nice way to talk to a classmate. Anyway, you sound like you're shooing away a stray cat.
Shh, shut up.
I am not a stray cat, Felix, and I am not leaving until you take a moment to chat with me.
I love the way Dorothea says I am not a stray cat here. The delivery is so good.
I am not a stray cat, Felix. I am not a stray cat, Felix.
I am not a stray cat, Felix. I love it.
You are a pest. Fine, do what you will.
Oh, you better believe I am going to keep doing exactly what I will. Maybe instead of a sweet treat, we can get something spicy. Would you like that? I've heard the dining hall is serving a dish with some Western spices in it. Does that sound good, Felix? Would you like something spicy instead of sweet?
You're distracting me.
The Dorothea, distracting. It's more likely than you'd think.
When I am hungry, I will eat. Alone. Stop squawking at me.
Well, since you asked so nicely, I'll leave you in peace. Goodbye, Felix.
Finally.
I ship it.
Allegra Clark's voice acting is so good. I love her. Pick a character.
Happy.
Cause I'm happy. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na.
This is boring. Mind if I sleep?
You know I won't care. Night Watch or not, it's still just for training purposes. Though, you'd likely get in trouble if someone sees you catching Z's.
You wouldn't wake me if someone was here? Fine then, I won't sleep.
Your call.
You're being so quiet, Yuri Bird. Say something.
I don't always fill the void with my voice, you know. Sometimes it's pleasant to just enjoy the quiet and stargaze.
No thanks. Stargazing is a waste of time. The stars don't even stay put all year. Those jerks.
See that one? That star is home to the goddess. Yeah. Watching over us from afar. That's called the Blue Sea Star. But it doesn't look blue. At all, really. Wait, no, hang on. Maybe it wasn't that one. But that big one over there, that's it. Isn't it?
You don't know the first thing about stars, do you? No one ever taught you?
Never, no.
Well, the Blue Sea Star is really big. It stands out. Sometimes you can't see it at all. But other times, it's the brightest thing in the sky.
It sounds like it needs to make up its mind.
Interesting. So then, which star was I pointing out just now?
You might have to point it out again. Which constellation were you looking at?
Let's see, it looks a bit like a cat. No, that's not right. Maybe more like a fish? Or a fishing rod.
Cats, fishing rods, I get them mistaken all the time.
What? I'm serious. See, Those stars there are forming a shape that looks very much like a fishing rod.
Okay, sorry. But that looks nothing like a fishing rod. Or a cat. I'm surprised you know so little about stars. I thought you knew everything.
What do you think I am? The goddess herself? There's plenty I don't know. But I'm always aiming to learn more. I'm uncomfortable not knowing things. So come on then, Happy. Teach me about the stars.
That'll be a pain for both of us.
As painful as sitting here idling, it's not like you're going to sleep at this point. Clearly you know quite a bit about them. Teach me.
Fine, fine. Look up there. To the north. Your other north. See that star? That's called the King's Right Hand.
I did see the support in the Blue Lions playthrough of Slyro. Yeah, I remember it. It's a pretty good one. I like it. Marianne. Yes, we haven't had... Oh, we did have yours with Linhardt. Right, we got yours with Linhardt before we recruited you, actually, because I forgot that was the thing we could do.
Ah, Marianne. Praying to the goddess?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. So persistent in your devotion. I quite admire that about you.
Oh, no. It's not like that.
No need for false modesty. I hardly know anyone with more piety.
I need to be going.
Wait a moment.
Oh, yes? Did you need something?
I have a suggestion. I have been meaning to tell you about it for a while. Have you ever considered projecting more confidence? Your every word is laden with pessimism and devoid of enthusiasm. To gain the trust of commoners, you must appear self-assured at all times.
I have no need to earn the trust of the common people as a noble. All I want is to live a quiet life and to not be a bother to anyone. I dare not hope for anything beyond that.
But you are the only daughter of the esteemed Margrave Edmund. Regardless of what you hope for, you must concede that you have inherited certain responsibilities by virtue of your birth.
If that's the case, then I don't care to be a responsible person. Farewell.
One would think she does not wish to be a noble.
Gee, I wonder.
That was a quick one. I think one of the things that I love most about Ferdinand as a character is how, like, just how befuddled he gets when someone is just like, well, I don't think that way, Ferdinand. And they're like, excuse me? You're a noble, aren't you?
Why do you not think this way?
It boggles his mind when someone doesn't, like, fit into his worldview. But he's not, like, a dick about it, which is why I love it so much. He's just, like, he's innocently confused. Like, I can't compute this. My brain wasn't prepared for that. Pick someone.
Caspar.
I think it's just Hubert? No, or Shamir.
Hey, Shamir. Your archery skills were amazing the other day. I couldn't believe it when you hit all those bullseyes. Not a single miss.
It was nothing.
No way, it was incredible. You were incredible. You gotta teach me how to shoot.
Maybe.
That sounds like a yes to me. Are you free tomorrow?
Maybe. No promises, though.
Come on, Shamir, don't be like that. Wait, is this because you don't think I'm good enough? Oh, that can't be it.
It's nothing personal. As someone born in Dagda, I'm not very fond of the Empire.
Dagda? Where is... Oh! You mean where they had that war with the Empire a few years back? The country west of Fodlan? Across the ocean? That Dagda?
No, the other one to the left.
That Dagda. But that is behind us.
I had no idea. I understand why you'd hate the Empire so much, though. My father was a major general in that war. He led an entire army. If I were you, I definitely wouldn't want to train the son of someone who killed all those Dagdans.
You misunderstand. I harbor no ill will toward your generation.
Huh? Well, then what does this have to do with you teaching me how to shoot?
I simply have other commitments. I don't have the time to teach everyone, so I can't make any promises.
That's your reason? You're just too busy? I thought you hated me. I guess I had nothing to worry about. In that case, I'm excited to get to know you better. Let's leave all that Dagda and Empire stuff in the past.
Hubert.
Linhardt.
Well, this is fascinating. Following this equation... Linhardt. Here again, I see. Go away, Hubert. Now is not a good time. Ah, yes. The double line becomes a helix, and its arc... No, that cannot be correct.
Now is exactly the time. Lady Edelgard requests your presence. Come. The lecture is about to start.
Politely inform her that my research is vastly more important than whatever it is she has to say.
While your passion may be admirable, it is sadly misdirected. This matter takes priority. Return to your hobby when your duty is done.
Hobby? But this research will most certainly prove useful in the future.
The Empire requires you to be useful now. I should think you would want the same. You have an almost unparalleled intellect, a singular focus, and unfettered imagination. In truth, you have talents that many, including myself, will never have the privilege of possessing.
Are you complimenting me, Hubert? That alone deserves to be studied.
Let me finish. I haven't an ounce of respect for the cause you have chosen to waste your talents on, which changes frequently, I might add, with no rhyme, reason, or results. Learn to apply yourself to something constructive. You may still have a bright future.
That sounds suspiciously as if you're not going to leave me alone. I just want to live a life doing things that interest me. Is that so wrong?
That is unacceptable. Even for a nobleman. Her Highness will soon ascend the throne. She is attempting to deal with such noble privilege head-on.
You have a point, and I understand where you're coming from. But I can't do it. I can't bring myself to work for someone else.
Pathetic. Keep to your books, then. Goodbye, Linhardt.
Linhardt is so funny.
Dude, I just want to do the things that I like to do. Leave me alone for my hyper. I have my hyperfixations. Just let me finish them.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think we only have 4 supports left, or 5 maybe if I miscounted there.
Okay.
So that's good, so we've almost caught up on these. Let's do Ferdinand and Mercedes, because we don't have Mercedes recruited yet. We need to get Ferdinand and Constance. I didn't realize they had rank ups. That makes sense, because they're both... Ferdinand is a noble, and Constance used to be.
Oh, Mercedes. This is unexpected.
Hello, Ferdinand. Did you come to pray?
I did. I quite like the atmosphere in the cathedral. It is holy and solemn. Perfectly suited to a noble, wouldn't you say?
I guess so.
You guess so? I think the matter is rather clear-cut. It is incumbent upon nobles that we pray regularly to the goddess. The piety of the nobles is a model for commoners. It teaches them the value of devotion.
Absolutely. I know exactly what you mean. I couldn't agree more.
These days, many nobles scarcely, if ever, pray. Look around. You and I are alone in this cathedral. It is really quite a shame.
Well, I don't really know that I count as a noble anyway.
I am afraid the nobility seems to be losing its way. When you pray, you are usually alone, right?
Yes, you're right. I usually am.
Precisely. Where are the others? Of course you cannot force people to worship. That is out of the question. Nobles must determine for themselves what they will believe and how they will pray. A religion foisted on you without your say is not much of a religion at all. Do you not agree?
Yes, I definitely agree. Definitely agree.
On the other hand, we cannot stand idly by while...
It was great talking to you, but I'm getting pretty sleepy. I'm gonna head off to bed. Good night.
All in all, one has to conclude. Mercedes, where did she go? I must have inspired her to go out and revive the faith. Perhaps I should do the same. I cannot let her show me up.
Oh, Ferdinand. Poor, sweet, innocent Ferdinand. Oh. Who next?
Let's go with Bernadetta.
Is this Bernadetta and Yuri?
Oh yeah, let's get the let's do that one.
Or Linhardt, but we'll do Yuri.
Is that Yuri? I gotta evaporate. Maybe if I just curl into a ball, I'll pass as a boulder. Or a pebble.
The boulder is not amused that you're using his likeness.
Hey, Bernadetta.
You can see me?
Clearly. You're a tricky one. Always trying to hide when I'm around.
Sorry. Please forgive me.
If you want forgiveness, then explain yourself. But make it quick. You always ramble on.
Well, when I was little, my mother and father, they...
You've got to be kidding. Cut to the chase, please.
You remind me of one of my old friends.
Oh, come now. Whoever this friend of yours is can't possibly compare to me.
I'm telling the truth.
All right, all right. What was his friend like then? The way you run and hide from me, they must have been a real piece of work.
That's not it at all. He was the assistant to the gardener at our estate. My friend was gentle, trustworthy, gorgeous, and, well, he was the only person who was ever nice to me. We used to run around the gardens playing together.
And why is it you keep running away from me?
That's... do I really have to say? We hardly even know each other.
You never have to do anything. But if you don't, you and I won't have a shot at knowing one another. And you'll carry on avoiding me forever.
But that's no good either. Okay, I'll tell you. The thing is, because of me, he got in trouble. After that, I never saw him again. You see, my father hated commoners, and when he found out I was spending a lot of time with one, well, he's probably dead now, and it's all my fault! It's because of me! He must have hated me.
That doesn't sound right to me. Why would you think all that? Nothing you did would make his death your fault. And hating you for something that isn't your fault is absolutely absurd. Delusional, even.
You're wrong! He'd definitely hate me if he knew. How would you know anyway? What? Did you know my friend or something?
In a manner. Right. So, remember back when you were a kid? You tripped while holding some gardening shears? And your friend got cut pretty badly.
Oh, yeah. I remember. But how did you know about that?
If I'd bore you any ill will, it would have only been for cutting my face with those damn shears.
Cutting your face? Shears? But there's no way!
But there is. That friend? That was me, Bernadetta. Anyway, I'm glad I finally got to hear how you felt about all of that. Let's spend time together later and chat about the good old days. Get to know each other again.
But how did...
I've never seen that support before, but that's really interesting that they had Yuri and Bernadetta be childhood friends. I actually didn't think that any of the Ashen Wolves like had a relationship to any of the other characters other than Balthus having grown up knowing Hilda and Holst. Is it just Hubert Caspar and then Linhardt Bernadetta? It is. Okay, we got down to just 2 left, but I don't think we have enough time to watch either.
Yeah.
But that's fine. And then, really quickly, I wanted to look at the battle thing. So next time we can probably knock out Tales of the Red Canyon and True Chivalry, I'm thinking. Oh no, we have Rumored Nuptials. We can do that one instead. Probably Rumored Nuptials and then maybe Tales of the Red Canyon? Save True Chivalry to make sure that I'm a little higher leveled for it, just to be careful because we have to rescue a bunch of people to make sure that we get Felix's relic. And then these 2 we're leaving until later. Yeah. I don't know how many more paralogs we're going to get in part 1. We're going to have Lorenz's when I recruit him. We should have Ash's. Ash has one with Catherine. I think we should be able to do his once we recruit him. We've had him at B rank for the longest time and he still hasn't joined. I hope he does soon, or I might have to do the stat up thing on Byleth for him. but we should be getting pretty close. Who do we still want to recruit that isn't B rank with Byleth already? Leonie is not B rank. Hilda, I wish, but we can't. We're waiting for Lysithea to offer to join. Laurens, we have to get to B. We don't even have an edit C yet, so we got to get her to B. Mercedes, we're waiting. Ash, we're waiting. Sylvain has to get to B. So the only ones that need to get to B that aren't there are Leonie, Laurens, Annette, and Sylvain, and Annette is the only one who doesn't have C yet. And then we have 3 characters already at B that we're waiting to ask to join. Ash, Mercedes, and Lysithea. All right. Not looking too bad, honestly, all things considered. But yeah, we'll probably knock out those another 2 paralogs next time, and then with those 2 paralogs knocked out, we'll do the main mission and finish the chapter. And then we'll have another month where we focus a lot on trying to... Basically, next month will be all about getting the people we want recruited not at B to B, and then just hoping that people join, pretty much. I think the available until 2/22 means that that's about when the time skip happens. We probably want to... We want to get everyone recruited in the first month.
Mm-hmm.
So that way we have the second month, aka February, whatever they call it, to get people who don't have C ranks to their C ranks, so we don't have to worry about time skip locking us out of anything. Yeah, so basically next month and the month after, we need to have everyone, like, in our class, more or less. That's kind of the goal. All right, Jet, anything you want to say before I wrap up?
Nope, this was fun.
It has been a grand time. For all of you watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. If you want to catch streams live, link to my Twitch channel description. I'd love to see you there. Or keep watching on YouTube. Appreciate your support either way. And until next time, farewell.